there are two features that Discord has been working on that are going to spark some outrage because they are a bit of a privacy invasion. Actually, no, they are a privacy invasion. Okay, hold on. Before I go too off the handle, what are these two features? Well, it's message forwarding and recently online. Now, the first feature we're going to look at is message forwarding. There are some problems on Discord when it comes to sharing messages. If you ever had the unfortunate brain-rotting experience of dealing with Discord drama, someone will send you a 5 terabyte zip file of screenshots completely against your will. And newsflash, if you didn't learn in grade 5 like I did, screenshots can be faked with inspect elements. Do you really think this message was sent to me? No, it's just a really not subtle way of me telling you to subscribe. And another problem with sharing messages on Discord is that if you want to share a message, right now you need to right-click the message, you copy the message link, you go to your DMs, and you send the message link to someone. There's two issues. One, you can't even see what the message is until you click on it, unless of course you use Vencord's message link embeds plugin, yada yada. It looks like this. It's useful and all, but it genuinely does nothing for you because if you're not on the Discord server and you click on that message link, of course it works in this case. Are you kidding me? As I was saying, if they're not in the Discord server and they click on the unknown link, it does nothing. It's useless. But ladies and gentlemen, drum roll please, because Discord has a solution. It's called message forwarding, even though I already told you what it was. But message forwarding is just going to show up in your normal context menu, but when you send a forwarded message, it looks something like this. It shows you that the message is forwarded, it shows you the server that it's from, the time, you can go to the message directly, and it tells you the contents of the message. But wait, hold on a second. No text-to-speech? How is this controversial? Well, remember, we're on Discord, and people on Discord like making other people's lives miserable. And with this forward messages feature, it just makes it easier to do that, because if you get a DM from someone that is clearly a joke, what you can do is you can just forward the one message and take things out of context, just to cause more Discord drama because you have nothing better else to do with your life. But there's also a privacy issue with this, because you could send a DM to someone that's meant for the two of you, and they could just forward your message and use it to harass you. Of course, you could just screenshot the message like everyone else, but since there's now a button built into the app, a snitch button, people are inadvertently going to be encouraged to share people's DMs, which, to be honest, if you're ever concerned about that with your friends, maybe consider finding new friends or something, I don't know, or just get off Discord and go outside. But I think the best part about this forwarded messages feature is that it's actually completely useless. In this forwarded message, there is no user info included. And what that means in practice is that all you really know is that this message got posted on Discord at some point. This message of "I'm gonna get you," you don't know who it's from. All you know is that someone sent this message on Discord in this server. And if it's coming from DMs, it just doesn't tell you anything, which literally does nothing for you, because what someone could do is if they wanted to fake a forwarded message, they could just DM themselves from an alt account. "Hello, my name is Beluga and I am going to evade my taxes." And if I forward this message to some IRS role-playing Discord server, they're gonna have no idea that I just sent this message from my alt account. So basically, this long-winded yada 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 all sums up to this message forwarding feature literally just being virtually identical to a screenshot. If your monkey brain cannot figure out how to take a screenshot, this feature is useful. But right now, in the state that it is, it doesn't have any user info, so it's pointless if you're trying to report someone. But if it has user information, then it's a privacy nightmare. Basically, this feature should never come out. And speaking of which, when will this feature come out? Well, people are saying probably a year. The Breadman, Discord Breadman, is saying 4 weeks to 4 months, but we have a saving grace, because there might be an off chance where Discord's gonna take the time to see how the feature performs. No one's gonna use it. And if it's bad, the feature gets killed. I don't think we need an if here. It is going to be bad in my opinion. Now, the second thing I want to look at is Discord's recently online feature. Now, the recently online feature does exactly what the name of the feature is. If someone on Discord goes offline, you will see underneath their name that they were online 18 minutes ago. 18 minutes ago, this person made the proper life decision of logging off Discord. Now, your brain is already brewing a whole bunch of issues with this feature, but don't you worry, because this feature is in Discord right now. Yes, it is an experiment, and you can turn it on. I'm going to turn it on right now. Pookie Bear Jason is online. This is my alt account. I don't have any friends. What are you thinking? Now, when this account goes offline, because I never responded to it, you can see online 1 minute ago. And just that simple feature caused a whole bunch of controversy, because both Reddit and Discord previews, which both of these will be linked in the description, have been having a fit about this this feature. There are some people with actual valid criticism, and there are some people who I genuinely think they don't have a brain. And to understand the issues with this feature, let's go to the intellectuals on Reddit. Now, I read every single one of the 401 comments, and the overwhelming negativity of this feature is mainly people being concerned about being stalked. Yes, more and more ways to stalk people, please. Now, I could explain this with a generic example of Discord stalkers and all that crap, but I want to get a little more personal, because this Redditor was concerned that if someone DMs me, you want to be able to ignore them properly. And I don't know what it is, it might be in people's cereal or something, but people will DM me and demand an answer right away. This fellow here asked me if I could read their message. They never sent a message, and then when I didn't respond, because I was making this video, they pinged me and then tried to call me. Patience is not a virtue with this dear fella here. But with this recently online feature, there's gonna be a lot more of those socially tense scenarios. Because we might have little Timmy, little Einstein doing math. They sent their friend a DM an hour ago, and they were last seen online 10 minutes ago, which means they must have seen my DM. Therefore, I'm gonna DM them again. Overall, Reddit saw this recently online feature less as a feature and more as a problematic tool. And I think the best way of putting it is that this feature is going to promote the toxic curiosity of wanting to know what the other person is doing. I don't know what it is in this day and age, but people have like snap maps of their friends and Find My iPhone. People are like tracking where their friends are to like feed into their insecurities. Is my friend hanging out without me? Do they not like me as a friend? I'm gonna be honest with you, thinking like that is not gonna help you out in any way, shape, or form. If your friends aren't hanging out with you because they hate you, find new friends. Now, on the other hand, Discord Previews takes a little bit more of a realistic approach. If people complain about privacy on Discord, the reality is that your status has always been visible. Like, is it really gonna make a difference when people see that you were offline 10 minutes ago? You're still offline. With the way this recently online experiment works right now is that it will locally keep track of when users were last online. And what does that mean in practice? Well, let's go back to my Discord account where you can see I was online 16 minutes ago. But if I refresh this page, is that time going to stay? No. So you need to have Discord open while someone goes offline to just track them. And if you close Discord or go on a different device, then this recently online number will disappear. So this means that it should be harder to like track people because you always need to be constantly on Discord, which at that point, I think there's more problems with you than the feature itself. You should probably go outside or something. Speaking of being offline, I just want to point out something really important. You will notice in every single video that I make that I'm permanently offline, because if I go online on my accounts, people will DM me a lot. Kind of distracts me. I think I have ADD or something caused by TikTok. And now with this feature, if people can see that I was online maybe to show something in a video and then I went offline, it might encourage more people to DM me with messages like, "Hey kitten, you haven't spoken to me in 10 minutes, but you were online 7 minutes ago." What are you doing, kitten? Why won't you talk to me? Am I creeping you out by talking like this? I sure hope so, because that's how you guys are when you send messages like this. Anyways, can we turn off this feature? No, you can't, but there is a solution to all of these problems. It's called being invisible 24/7 on Discord. It's pure bliss. You never get annoyed. Those were Discord's 2 in-development privacy nightmares. And if you think Discord actually reads the video comments, then feel free to put your opinions there. They don't. But anyways, I'm gonna go send in a job application to Discord to add read receipts into the app so you can be stalked even more by those creeps on Discord. Anyways, bye-bye, I love you. Mwah!